What's up, guys? It's Sete here, and I'm here to talk about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer game for the Nintendo Switch that uh, I played this month. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a good holiday, good Christmas, and the New Year's coming up. So yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So let's get to it. Um, so here's the game. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for the Switch, and it's like a platform game. It's like reminds me of Mario Odyssey, the game I'm currently playing. And yeah, like you play as a reindeer named Rudolph. It's based on the 1964 classic animation. Let's just read this back real quick. Dash into the enchanting world of Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, and embark on a holly jolly quest to save Christmas in this magical adventure, inspired by the beloved 1964 animated classic. Yeah, so on the cover art, I only know like some names. I think so. Obviously, this is Rudolph, and right here where my index finger is I keep calling her name Caprice, but it's Clarice. And this little boy is named I don't forgot his name, but he wants to be a dentist. And this guy is Cornelius or something like that. I forgot his last name, but he likes to drink. He likes to dig for gold, and like look for shiny things or something. Like at one point, he says like he's looking for silver, but all of them were saying, "I thought you wanted gold" or something like that. And this guy right here is a Bumba, abominable snow monster, or Bumba. But yeah, and I just keep thinking about the word Bumbaclot. And yeah, and I don't know who that snowman is. I'm just gonna call him Snowman, and that's obviously Santa. And Rudolph was born. He has two parents, a mom and a dad, and he was born with a shiny nose, and they try hiding it, so he stuck like some fake nose that covers the red nose, so it makes him look like the to blend in with the other reindeers at the start. Yeah, you get to play as these characters, by the way, except for Bumba and the Snowman and Santa. So you get to play like four other characters. Yeah. So what this game is all about is you just collect you can collect gold, and it's just for currency. It's like 200 to buy 150 to buy a at the squirrel shop. You get to meet people, and it's like if you ever played Mario Odyssey, you have to collect bells. But yeah, so I'm describing the store where you just buy you could only buy a bell. In each level is just one bell, and it probably costs like 150 gold. But in each level you get like, it's easily to get like 1,000 in each level, and there's like only like 7 levels in this game, I think, or less than 10. So yeah, and yeah, you could also buy a hint where to find the bells in certain levels. With each hint you buy, it gets more expensive, but I didn't even have to buy any of the hints that much. It's only, there's like, either the highest one was like either under 40 bells each per level. Some of them are just like 23, or yeah. You also collect red ornaments throughout the game that melts a certain part. Like there's a bell trapped in the ice cube and it melts if you get a certain amount of ornaments you find in the level. So yeah, you play like that. Uh, so you could dash in this game, like pressing the Y button makes you like dash run and move faster. It's like a headbutt. And by the way, it's this game is rated E for everyone. It says mild fantasy violence. Unfortunately, you're gonna be um attacking Bumba and on his foot, and you're gonna smash his head with your forelegs, and you're gonna shine your red nose, and then he gets blind. Yeah, so that's pretty much the violence part of the game. So view discretion is advised. And okay, so what was I? Yeah, I was talking about the level. Yeah, so you could dash and you could ground pound and you could jump in that game. You could glide in the sky. You could double jump, go on platforms, and you're pretty much finding the bells throughout the level, and you get to talk to other animals, other deers, and you get to talk to the elves that look like the dentist boy that likes that wants to be a dentist. And there's a what I say about there's a meaning to this game, or like the holiday spirit, and like here's what I feel. It's like building like towards a goal at the end of the year, or is what you really like to do. And you know how like I feel like only elves work on Christmas Eve. Like they do all the work, and yeah, they set up a band, and they cook cookies and fixing the sled, I mean. And yeah, so yeah, you could look in first person, and yeah, so the game tells you how to do things, just like jump around, easy tutorial, the first level. But for some reason, I found out that if you hold the crouch button, where you could duck under obstacles, but if you hold it and then press the jump button, it makes you jump higher. I don't think the game tells you you could do that. So most of the times, to make things more easier than just double jumping, is to do the crouch jump, so it makes you jump higher to get to the bells. Yeah, so it's like what I already said. It was like Mario Odyssey. Like I think it's called in the Mario Odyssey games. It's called Moon Keys, but in this game you're collecting jingle bells. So yeah, um, yeah. So like you have objectives to do in the levels. Um, you could race other deer, like aid deer, and it's part of the the mission, the objectives to get a bell. Yeah, so like I know if you keep pressing jump and then press dash, you move very fast. So like yeah, it's like this game's like meant for speed running or something. So yeah, for speed running. And yeah, I forgot what quotes they got, but like there's this one part when like Rudolph starts talking to Clarice, and then like he asked her to like walk home with him. Like yeah, it was like Riz, like he had like W Riz during like the first day. So yeah, you compete in the what they call like the reindeer games or something. It's like the Olympics. I don't know. You get time trials to get a bell. You find secret spots to get a bell within the part, and yeah, there's this part where you have to look into a globe, and it sends you to like a pocket dimension where you go through an obstacle. You could jump wall to wall and stuff. Yeah, and you and yeah, like I took a hiatus on this game that I forgot you could look in third person, and there's only one other level that makes you look into a snow globe to go in one of these dimensions, and it becomes like an obstacle, like in the Super Mario games. Yeah, and so there's like cutscenes, they talk, and yeah. So he gets like shunned out by his family, or he I don't know what happens, but yeah, he ends up in the island of misfit toys and meets Charlie in the Charlie in the box, not called Jack in the box, but it's Charlie in the box. Yeah. um I was thinking of Moist, YouTuber, but yeah. So yeah, in that level you just do objectives. You ride on this person. You you race this person that like sits on a rooster looking bird thingy, or a jackal, I don't know. But yeah, you get to race him. There's this toy called Plane and Train, and you have to go play hide and seek with them, and then if you find them you get a bell type stuff. But yeah, it didn't take me that much long to find them, because like I just thought of like the places they ran towards. They ran after talking to them and playing hide and seek. They just run to the opposite direction, and I just thought of the strategy just to go over there, go to where they just ran off to. And I think I found airplane first before I found the train, and where you find the train is near another bell, so they're like next to each other. And to like you have to watch out for snowballs that just move around in yeah, in circles, and then if you get hit by them you lose like three heart, but like a heart. You have like three hearts, and yeah. And apparently you can't swim if you touch the water. You just yeah, you lose. You just teleport near the checkpoint in the game. And yeah, there are like checkpoints throughout the map, and yeah. There was this part where you have to find um I forgot, but it's like this snow doll, and it took me a while to find them, but it's funny enough, it was just where the houses are, like where you talk to the person that gives you the quest. Yeah, they're just like really next to each other. You just have to find three of them. There's one where you have to find another doll's I don't know, it's like a black circle. You have to find four of them, and then yeah, and then you get a bell. You have to ground pound them on the snow pile. And there's these bells that you have to collect brings into that brings up a jingle bell to collect. Yeah, those kind of objectives. Yeah, the ones that you just like jump wall to wall, or yeah, that stuff. There was this part where I got lost in the level that I was trying to get to a place like on top of the map, which is like I got on top of the map only to find out there's nothing really there except like a few gold. Like I felt like in the development they just don't know where to place where the gold is, and they just put it on that random place. So it's like one of those secret places that you shouldn't be able to get to, but I was just testing. This game reminds me of like a PSP game, like PlayStation Portable, like a Crash Bandicoot game that I played in the game the day, and yeah, so that much. No, if you could play as other characters. The only one I played was Claris, but you don't get the shiny red nose. Like the red nose is the indicator that a bell's nearby. So then it makes this sound like I don't know, like a signal sound, like a train stopping type sound. And what else? You find like the soldier toy, and then I forgot what you have to do, but I 100% the game, so I forgot what to do on that one. There's like these wind things uh that make you, like, if you jump into it you fly up in the air, and yeah, you get to a certain spot, and yeah, that's how I got one of the bells on like this wrecked ship boat thingy. So I never watched the animated thing, but playing this game feels like I kind of want to, but yeah. Yeah, I didn't know this was a 1964 animated film. I mean, I've probably seen it when I was a kid, but yeah. So, so after the level of Island of Misfits, oh yeah, and you meet this Sphinx. I think it's called a Sphinx, like a lion with a, well, it's like a lion with like black wings. His name is Moonrider, and Rudolph wants to take shelter within the Misfit toys, and even so, the Moonrider says like it's not a place for living creatures, but I think he made an exception or something. But we move on, and then like we find like the Bumba, the abominable snow monster, and then you have to fight him. You have to ram your dash attack into his feet, or you gotta wash out. He throws snowballs, I think, or like snow falls from the ceiling. Yeah, so you just hit his feet, and like you have to do that 3 times. Like it looks harder than I lost like my I had to like start over like 4 times or something. It's kind of difficult, not gonna lie, but yeah. There's this part where he chases you and you have to like run away, like those kind of obstacles, and then you have to jump over stuff, kind of stuff. Like it's what they call like a second person. Like yeah, where he's chasing you, you're going like you're just avoiding obstacles so it doesn't slow you down and stuff, and then you just get to the finish line. Yeah. Mm, and the third level, like the fourth level, I forgot what it was. Oh, you meet like this polar bear, and that's where and you get to run on walls, like parkour or something. Yeah. And then you get to the snow cave. I think you fight Bumba again. But yeah, this time he puts like a block over his head, and you have to ground pound and then smash through it, and it gets very violent. So like yeah, you get to fight him like 3 times, or I think, in the game. And the last level, of what I remember, forgot. Forgot what the last level. Oh, it's like Santa's castle. You. It gets kind of creepy going into the 3rd floor in that level. Like there's a secret place. You get bells. Oh, and you gotta trap this mouse, and he'll give you a bell. And it took me a while. There's like a bell in webs or something. Yeah, you gotta like clear that. There's a pocket dimension, like I call. You go on the rooftop and you get bells out there, and yeah, there was this one part that was like so hard, like running on a wall, and then you have to like do a left U-turn or something to wall run on the other side, but it's not like parallel. It's like adjacent. It's adjacent instead of parallel, so that's why it's difficult. Or you could do the old fashioned and just like jump off and go to the 2nd floor by gliding. But for some reason I wasted my time just to get to the parallel running on the wall. I don't know. I just wanted to see if I could do it, so eventually I did it. It took me a while. Yeah. And there's like parts where you go into the window. You either end up on the 2nd floor where you're supposed to, like, one of the elves tells you to ask Santa if he needs anything. there's like this room where you, if you do the dash button, it opens up another wall or another door platform. You bounce on beds. You can bounce on presents. Yeah, that stuff. Like this game, just looking at it makes me want to suck on a candy cane. All right, candy canes on Christmas. And yeah, so so you do get the, at the end, the last level, you do get to control the sleigh. You're running with other reindeers and you're floating, you collect the bells. And yeah, what I noticed, like before getting 100 completion, if you get all bells, it would just be a like a song, like, and you know what they say, he goes down in history. But yeah, but collecting all bells, you get the last cutscene where they're just the toys, the misfit toys, they sound so depressed, and they were like, not even Santa wants us. But Santa's goal during the castle level was to make sure the misfit toys get a home for children to love them. Yeah, it's part of the quote. And yeah, so, and then they were surprised that Santa came, and they jumped into his bag of goods on the sleigh. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, there's like this weird glitch part when they fly up in the air, and that's part of the race or the level design. But yeah, yeah, I had a fun time with this game. It was a good game. But apparently when I watched the other people reviewed on the YouTube, like the Xbox version and other version, like the PlayStation version, there's a achievement that gives you, that if you collect 9,999 gold, you get an achievement. That's so pointless. Like, I don't think you get anything from doing that. But yeah, so I just played the game and finished it 100%. It was, yeah, it was an easy game. And yeah, I think I other played the Grinch Adventures, and between that, I didn't even know this game was 2 players. But yeah, this game is 2 players. Yeah, the Grinch also is 2 players. Which is, I didn't play with anyone else both games. I would say, I think the Grinch is the better game. Like the meaning of it, I just like how it showed the Dr. Seuss. But yeah, and the puzzles, like, yeah. So, but that's a different game. So, what else do I have to say about this game? Is, yeah, it feels like it's a good platform game. And yeah, so if you like this video, hit the like button, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video that I'm gonna post. Yeah, peace, bye, thanks.